Hey y'all, so I just wanted to show you how my hair looked before you see how it looks today. This is how it used to look, all vibrant and full of life, and I just had to show y'all that it was a 2-year-old unit before I start this video. So here's the evidence in all her glory. So life took its course, and this is how she looks now. You guys know when you have so many wigs in your possession that you kind of forget that one of them exists, and they get really stale and old, and you recognize it like 3 years later and you're like, oh my God, I remember this wig. What happened to it? That's what happened to me. And now I'm just gonna come back with a vengeance and try to revamp and make it look sexy again, because it's looking real ashy and nobody wants to wear an ashy unit. So let's get into it. Thank you for coming back to my channel, and let's begin. Don't you dare throw hair away. Just revamp it like I'm about to do right now. So stay tuned. So this is just my post-wash / condition results. I was actually just trying to figure out if I wanted to dye it a different color, but I did decide that I did, and that's just a closure. And now I'm gonna blow it out. So my wig stand is broken, so please bear with me. But I'm basically gonna have to dye her on this little ledge that I have here by the window. I thumbtacked her down. Her name is Meredith, but I thumbtacked the wig to Meredith's head so that it doesn't move as I go row by row, to make sure that it's gonna be clean and evenly dyed. So for all of my baddies on a budget, I paid $1.50 for each box dye, and I bought about 4 to 5 boxes. So check out your local convenience shop, because it's possible to spend almost nothing to achieve a look. For a second, I actually thought that this small amount of developer meant that somebody tampered with my box of dye, but I just realized it's because it's black dye and you don't really need that much developer, so don't be alarmed. So I don't like to surpass putting two boxes of dye in the bowl, just because I want to be very careful of how much product I'm wasting. And I feel like if I was to do 3 boxes, then I would have a hard time mixing, and then the mixture will go over the bottle, and we're not doing that because we want all of this in our hair. So just be wary of how much your bowl can handle, how much product your bowl can handle. And I also really just wanted to show you guys the process of the color changes. When you start to mix it, it starts to get deeper in color. So if you're alarmed because you see your box dye is actually like white or cream, just let it sit for a bit. I let mine sit for about 5 minutes, and it kind of turned really quickly. And yes, do not be alarmed, girl. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. If you're ever looking for anything close to your texture and you have 4B, 4C hair, it will definitely be Kinky Straight. It goes by Yaki Straight as well. It's just a really, really, really great alternative, and it's so natural looking. So this wig is over 2 years old, and it got stretched out to the point where it just didn't fit anymore. Like, I was able to pull it to my forehead, which is ridiculous. So I had to tighten it, and I'm just showing you guys how I tighten my wigs. It's super easy, and you don't really have to have you don't have to have real talent to do this. You just need a needle and thread and like patience. So that's what I'm doing. I'm tightening it up. Yeah, so the elastic band just allows your wig to sit in place. So if you have a wig that needs some adjustments, or you feel like it's not as secure, throw that thing on there and sew it up. So though I love rocking a kinky straight texture in its natural state, I decided to flat iron it just so I can have a sleeker look, because I wanted to add some curls and, you know, spicy it up. So this is just the natural state above the part where I actually flat ironed it, so you can just see the difference in texture. It's a bit different.